Welcome back, everyone. This is my second narration. I already made one earlier today. As you saw in the last one, the footings were dug, rebar put in. The layout obviously was done first. Some people wonder why I didn't do that myself. Obviously, I could dig them myself. I just didn't want to do it after David. He used to work with me, and so I said this is one thing I didn't want to do, and I thought I would get a one-stop shop with somebody to do everything. And I was not happy with the first day they showed up. First thing they did was they asked me if I had beer. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. They were supposed to be there earlier, but they asked me if I had beer. You didn't do anything. And, I have no problem to give somebody beer later in the day. And the first thing, I've never met these people, and they asked me if I have beer. So strike number one. It took them forever to lay it out. They're on the phone. I'm on the phone with the owner. The owner of the company is in Mexico. I didn't want to do that. I've done that my whole life, contractor my whole life. I wasn't babysitting some people that I did not know. As you saw, I still had to kind of do that. I might have made it look better than it was. But this is the next day. They're coming. I have concrete scheduled for 11 o'clock. They still are not here. They were supposed to be here at 7:30. It is now 10 o'clock. I had to push the concrete off. So I'm going to do a few other things. So what you're going to see here is going to be a few other things that I had to do in between. And then I'm still going to get the pour as it happens, but I can let you know right now that unless something really good happens the way they work, I am not going to use these people to do the rest of the foundation or the garage. So if I have to do it by myself, I will do it, but, very stressful for me. Have concrete ordered. I didn't do this through my whole career because I had good people, and I certainly do not want to do it when I'm paying somebody to do it, especially when I don't need to. When I can do it, just choose not to. So anyway, here we go. Let's see what happens, but I'm going to show you a few other things in the beginning, and then we will see what happens. All right, it's always a good day when I see a box from my friends at Vevor. This is something I had asked for. It is a ladder rack, and I'm going to put this on the Warrior. And my intention is I'm going to hopefully can even leave the seats in, as you saw another video when I did the review on it with the seats. And Wendy and I use this a lot, and it really works out well. So I'm hoping that it will fit here and here, and this way I can put step ladders and things over the top. So let's take a look and see how this is going to go together. Quick look at how it's packaged, all nicely secured, nothing gets scratched. Had all these protectors on it. I started to take it apart, and here's all the hardware in these two boxes. All right, here's all the parts laid out. No drilling into the vehicle. They got these clamps, and here's a little exploded view to show how they go together. All right, here we are, all installed. Wasn't too bad to assemble. They're all sliding fasteners. So once you put them in, like this can be adjusted up or down. This adjusts. It slides on here. So it doesn't really matter the width of your vehicle. I mean, this is pretty wide. So the one thing that I probably am going to do, I'm probably going to bolt this down. These are very secure, as you can see. Very secure. But I'm probably going to bolt these down because I doubt I'll be taking them on and off. And I think it'll look better. These really would normally on a pickup truck would be inside the bed over here, clamped around that under lip, but this is not a pickup bed, so the lip is on the outside. So I don't care about the width, so much as I think I just will bolt them down. And the other thing that I'm going to do in the front at least, is I'm going to raise this up with some, I'm going to get like 5-inch tubing, 4.5-inch, 5-inch tubing, and raise this up because my light bar is going to be blocked, is going to, you know, it's going to block some of the light. It's high enough, I don't know if you can see it, I don't believe the ladder would hit it, but it's going to block some of the light. So I think I'm going to lift that one up. Maybe 3.5 inches will be enough. I'm going to measure it. But yeah, I like it. 800-pound capacity is what it says. Let's see if I can get that there. There's the label that comes on it. 800-pound capacity. And these also slide. You can loosen these up and slide them wherever you want. I want them like that. I want them out at the farthest point, but I can slide that one over, like when I put a ladder up there, step ladder or whatever, I can adjust it to the width and just put a bungee over it. So I'll go get a ladder and I'll put it up there so you can see. All right, and I'm doing this in between because we're kind of waiting on thunder. But we should be pouring concrete right now for the footings. But here we go. So there's with the ladder. I do have to raise it up because it will hit it by about a 1/2 inch. So I will just get that picked up. Like I said, 3.5 inches would be perfect. I don't even have to do the back really. That'll give it a little bit of a canter pitch back. So, all right. Well, I'll put a link below in the description, and I would recommend this. This is going to come in handy. So I'll put the link in the description, and any questions on it, let me know. Waiting on the concrete truck. I just saw it come between those two houses over there, so it should be turning on right now. I compacted it all the way to the end. Truck number 2, 10 yards on each. Got my compactions holding up there nice. And this is after 2 days of rain. No problem. We won't even need to shoot. That's 10 yards. The butterfly. Hi, David. He's living on the edge there. Now we're talking. their truck. That's 20 yards. It's going to be very close. I ordered 40 with a cleanup truck if we need it. Maybe we'll get lucky. Sometimes I do, not too often. How you doing?
Doing it pretty well. They placed it exactly where they wanted.
They wanted a pump for here. I said, well, if you want to spend $1,500 for the truck, then you have it come. It's not coming out. I'm not paying you for it when I don't need it. If we needed it, I would get it. But I have that extra chute. I got a 12-foot extra extension chute on it. So there was nowhere we weren't going to reach. Just required a little bit more effort. But sorry.
That's not the ground part. So that's under this where they think just like you, except you got to go through the woods to be able to get there.
Yeah, no, I knew. You know, this is never wet here. We're 93 feet above sea level, I think here. Yeah. So even when Loris flood, well, not Loris didn't really flood, but when we got stuck here during Matthew and the other one, Florence. Yeah, I mean, we had no water near us at all. It'll be close. It calculated out at 39.2. Right. So I told him I wanted 42 just to be safe, and he goes, well, let's do 40 and one more truck with whatever you think you need at the end. So, but I'd hate to have them come with a yard, you know.
That's what they got to do, yeah. Right? You got to finish it.
Yep.
Like you're going to beat that.
Yeah, that was my worry. See, they showed up late. They were supposed to be here, and they didn't get. You guys were supposed to be here at 11.
Right. You would have had this on the ground now.
But they didn't show up here till like 11.
You'll beat it though.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, the callback won't hurt nothing.
No, and it will be in the porch in the front, so that's not as critical because it's only having columns come down anyway. We're doing a full footing, but
how's he going to do on that side? He's going to go over there?
If he just backs right down there and pull down here, because I compacted all that too.
Right.
So he can drive right on that. Like I said, I could pull him out if he spins or anything, but he won't spin.
Oh yeah, you got some of it.
Yeah, and I got a dozer too, so a big one. So yeah, I'll get it out. Yeah, it's going to be close. If anything, it's going to be right over here.
I think you'll make it.
I'm going with you. Yeah. Thank you. He can make that turn. He can make it. Look at that. Told you. house. All right, here goes the home stretch. We got lightning going on. We got thunder starting. Luckily, no rain yet. And whatever we got left on the truck, it's going to be very close. Very close. Come on, baby, keep on coming.
Ahí está, ¿no? ¿Está muy alto? Ya está.
Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Okay, don't say that's it.
Yeah. One more. Dejarlo un poco abajo para que ponga el block, ¿no? Falta subir la varilla.
All right, they're setting the dowels before it rains.
54, no, 57, 6 media. 57, 6 media.
And yes, that is thunder. Brittany, look at the truck. Look at the truck number. This was the last truck. Some will understand that. Here's a little look at this brand new. You can hold almost 15 yards for South Carolina and let them bring 10. He said he's had it for over a month already. It's perfectly clean. He's some good cleanliness every trip. Great. All right, the rain is just gonna start. A couple of drops coming down. Everybody's calling me from other towns around and saying it's pouring, but we got lucky. They were a little bit late. If they had come on time today, we would be 2 hours ahead of this game, but it's set up enough now, so if it rains, it won't do any damage. And they found a Mexican plant over there. I'm not sure what it is, but kind of like lettuce, but growing in the pile, so they're going to take that. And all right, well, that's it for this video. I'm going to get in there after this dries a little bit and grate out the center, get all that dirt that they dug out, which I should have already done while they were doing it, but I didn't. But anyway, so as usual, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one, as long as I don't get struck by lightning while I'm finishing this up.